Do you foresee yourselves ever living here again?
I can't imagine myself living in a place where I don't have the opportunities to step outside and have my kids fall into a frog pond.
Okay.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see myself living in Reading. I see myself living in a community a little younger, which might be something that Reading needs. Is old towns in Vermont are like Peachum is all
tradition and the old white church on the hill, you know?
Mm-hmm. So
which is I like to have there, but I also like young families. I think what is working well is there's still enough energy here among every generation to keep the town alive, its traditions, and keep the school alive, to keep events happening.
I think a lot of people want to see a change, but they don't want to have to put the effort in to make the change happen. You know where the hardware store is? It's been empty our entire lives. We've never seen anything in it. I feel like that could be turned into a community space where people have the opportunity to gather,
Well, there's tons of buildings that could turn into community space, not necessarily.
Or maybe just like a little cafe.
Yeah, but it's just hard to keep businesses going all the time and like this. And I like the fact that I can walk down the street on 4th of July and look at every other face and say hi to them, have some sort of connection to them, and start up a conversation right there. I seek out the places that are most like Reading, families that invite me in to have dinner and have a nice conversation about their family history or what they like to do. I seek out the parks in the big cities, and I seek out the church communities, because those church communities are kind of what feels like a Reading community to me as well.
How do you imagine the future of Reading? Because
how do you imagine the future of
me?
Yeah.
I want more people to see what I see in Reading, but that's hard to do because my experience is growing up here. It's a really slow process of learning to love a place like this, but that's why it means so much to me, and I wish people could, I wish I could just give them a little box and be like, this is what Reading tastes like. And then they would come here and they'd be like, yeah, this is awesome too.
Yeah, it's hard to give that these days because everybody's looking at immediate results and fast-paced things. But that's what I like about Reading, is things are a lot more slow-paced when I'm here. Which
do you think Reading is a bubble?
Which is why it's probably hard. Well, yeah, Reading's a bubble. Which is why it's hard going into the future, because everything's becoming so fast-paced.
Do you think other places are bubbles?
Yeah, there's a lot of Vermont town bubbles.
In a way, every place you go is a bubble. It's just a nicer one.